Hey everybody, this is the Nameless one, and tonight we are going to be picking up the Peacemakers campaign with Paige, the Mink, Fair, Ballistic, Sawtooth, Cameo,
Oh,
and Ellis will be joining us later on.
good.
Um, if I can go ahead and get somebody to do the recap now.
Fighting witches. That's
There's more than just that, but walking through the Feywilds and finished the fight from the session before last. So I think we're still in the middle of combat when we joined in last session.
there's a house with legs.
Yeah,
Uh,
that
then last session we fought the Witches Coven with the Hex Coven with the two giant trolls. Killed the trolls before they did anything. And two of the hags. But now the third hag has become more hag-like and is beating us up.
It's a rough time.
she summoned her house, and it swallowed Staghorn.
Everybody gangsta until the witch summons her house.
Actually, in this case, that is correct.
We were doing so well for ourselves. Were we? I don't know. Let's see. All my spell slots are being used up rapidly.
Okay. Did you take a look at the features for?
No, I'm sorry. I haven't done that yet.
So
I just realized I was muted.
good job, Ballistic. Good job.
Ooh,
If you look in our DMs, I sent you what I believe, if I remember correctly, was all of the. Why can't I find it?
Subclasses.
No, all of the Lich features.
Oh, the Lich stuff.
I remember those. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want to take a look at those. Let me see if I can find it.
In being Lich, you actually have choices.
Because that will also provide you with things you can do.
How far did I just scroll up? Holy cow! I don't remember when this was. It's a few weeks ago.
Just a few.
Okay, found it. Early May. Yeah. All right.
You should put the slideshow on.
I will as soon as I can. This should be the first one. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And give me just a
You do
sec.
not require air, food, drink, or sleep.
I would read through all of that.
I've already read through. It's good to look over and.
Because I believe you have things that can replenish your spell slots.
Mm-hmm. I can use my charges.
Which I will
Or I
point,
could.
I will point out that the amulet charges and your phylactery charges are different. You do not know how many amulet charges you have.
Wait, they're different?
Yes.
But my amulet. The amulet is my.
It is
thing.
acting as
It
two
is your
different items
phylactery.
right now.
It is your phylactery, but it is also the Amulet of Avarice.
Okay.
Those are not mutually exclusive, but they are different.
Okay.
So my guess would probably be in the way that you actually gain those charges.
Hmm. So confusing.
Well, let me put it this way. One of them you worry about, one of them I worry about it. You worry about your phylactery, I worry about the Amulet of Avarice.
So I can keep track of the phylactery, like, and all of its charges?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Nameless will tell you how many charges you gain per enemy you kill.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just from the past couple fights, you should have 5.
Yeah, I was thinking 5. Because the one thing I took out was 3 most recently. I'll find a chart that tells me, like, spell slot stuff.
You can ask Paige to send you like the actual like PDF thing
PDF.
for yeah. If
If
you
you
can
don't
If
just
I
send
haven't already.
if you can just send like the Lich page for it, then that might be best so he doesn't get lost.
Yeah, I
Would be
can
much
do
appreciated.
that. Even the Lich page, I believe, takes multiple pages.
Was it this one? It was this
Sure, we're in 20.
one. Everybody in roll 20?
Yeah.
Why is it asking me to sign in?
It does that sometimes.
You must be new here. I'm in.
You're just going last. You're just going last just to prevent hassle with. Because the turn order was already decided, and if we have to move you around, it just is a pain in the ass.
Who? I'm confused. I'm sorry. Me?
He was talking to me.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so Lena gets attacked by. I don't really have any good background noise for this one, so.
Kablam. Kablooey.
This plays banjo music.
I mean,
Rat-a-tat-a-tooey.
I have combat noise, but it, that doesn't sound like what you're doing right now.
Okay.
I mean, the horse sounded accurate.
I would like to say a quick hello to Rafa and Ray's in the chat. Thank you for saying hello.
We're gonna go with forest
How
noises. Okay, forest noise isn't being too loud for everybody, right?
Hold on. Oh, that's nice. The birds.
You're in a
That's
fake
really-
forest, so.
Yeah, I like that. That's really nice.
Okay.
Well, too peaceful for like a witch fight, but like if it's an atmospheric witch fight, I can vibe with that honestly.
Well, I'll make the comment. It is. We are in the Feywilds.
Yeah, I love it.
It was. Okay. Fair, your AC was what?
My AC is 19.
Your AC doesn't matter.
Thank you. That's wonderful to hear.
So, oh, this is gonna hurt.
barbarians can be swallowed by a house.
As you do.
You have been thumped by the house.
But not eaten by it, that's nice.
See. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Quillian's turn.
All right. So,
Quillian, if you noticed, I changed your piece for you.
ooh,
Oh, the
yay!
new art.
I
I
forgot
love
that
it.
I got new art.
Isn't just. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it.
It is the greatest new art.
I think I am
It's-
missing.
Well, that's debatable because everyone's art is amazing, and I can't pick a favorite. But
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah, theirs is nice.
Fair looks a little hurt.
So, Quillen is gonna fly over to the. I made this joke earlier, but no one heard. I called her plus Hagtra.
Eh,
Plus Hector.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyways, and I stab her.
Okay.
So D20
And
plus.
my icon hasn't been updated yet.
I am doing that right now, so make note of what you have on it.
16.
Easy
That
quips
does
are my
not
thing.
hit.
You can't steal
Alright,
this.
and then I get it. Go, okay, bye, and fly over here.
It's like a Fluttershy reaction.
Okay.
Is it okay if I stab you? Oh, sorry, of course. Have a nice day.
We're going to put you like right next to yourself. That works.
It's not confusing.
I'm replacing a piece.
Oh, okay. Quillian was just besides himself. Oh, this is nice. If it weren't for the house and the witch attacking us, I could just relax in this place, you know?
Paige, you got your
Yeah, I have all my information.
okay. There you go. You can interact with it now. And why can't I? Oh yeah. So, fair. You have been thumped by a house.
Yes, I have been dumped by house. I drink Supreme Healing Potion.
You can only do one of that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, roll your dice. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next person's turn. So, Lena crit twice.
Nice. Going up.
Okay. Solar Scripture.
Hmm. I am going to Toll the Dead, though, Hag.
Okay, what was the
Say B19. Wisdom.
Let me double check. She passed.
Feels bad. And in my turn.
Okay. Staghorn, what are you gonna do? Where even are you? Oh yeah, you're inside the house. Are you going to attempt to break down the door? Okay. So roll to hit. That misses. Well, not exactly misses, but it doesn't damage. Okay. Shadowfire is going to shoot said house. Very well, apparently. I don't want to roll dice for this. Here we go. Do this. Okay.
Thanks for the link, Paige.
Not problem.
Gaster misses. Toot!
Yes. I would like to cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level, so I'll be shooting 4 bolts.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll roll to hit 4 times. D20 plus 15. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're
Does it?
rolling to hit the hag?
I'm gonna do 2 for each, 2 for the hag, and 2 for the house. If they all hit, that is.
So, first one hits the hag, second one does not. In the house, neither hit.
Seriously?
Yep.
A single firebolt. Oh my gosh, what a waste. I've never. Okay, hold up. Now, do these enemies have like a higher shield, like a armor class? Is that the deal? That's meta, isn't it? I mean, hold up. All right, let me calculate that. 4d6 damage. All right. Well, it's not nothing.
Yeah.
4. Wait a second. Oh, why isn't it working?
Sometimes it takes time thinking about it. If it says it's rolling, then it's
It doesn't say it's rolling. It just disappeared into the void once it hit enter.
then just roll it again.
Roll 4d6.
It'll probably show up eventually.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do this the other way with the advanced roll feature. 4d6 plus 0. Roll. Okay. Well, that worked. 18 points. Boom. Take that, hag.
Okay. We're gonna
I'm
skip
so
him for now. Leo, it is now your turn. What do you do?
Okay, Leo kind of coming to, going, what's going on? Is going to dash. That's the wrong tool. Here and attack the hag.
You know, the obvious enemy.
I can't wait to see Leo's finished art.
Whoever's phone keeps going off, please take it off the table.
Oh, I should plug mine in. Speaking of that.
Because that was not mine, even though I looked at mine.
Okay, so
I didn't
that's
hear anything.
12 plus 5. Oh, shoot, no, that's the wrong number. I'm trying to roll 17 d20s, not 1 d20 plus 17. Was that everything I needed to add? No, that was not everything I needed to add. So that's a 24.
You just barely hit.
But it still hit.
You're sober this time, right? Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
So then.
I mean, I think this is his first boss fight that he's been sober for.
Wait, excuse me, what? This is news. To me.
Yeah, Leo's not drunk.
Okay,
Gosh. What?
this is. Dang it, I forgot the plus again. 45 is from the Morningstar, and then I'm not doing a smite, but my just natural smite damage is going to be. No plus that. So 48.
Okay. It's Baba Yaga's turn.
Oh boy.
Baba Yaga does a teleport.
Oh gosh. Oh wait for me. Thank goodness.
You know, I saw this happen one time before, except it was with the Beholder.
Oh yeah, I'm getting Beholder vibes. That dude was moving around like crazy too.
Mm,
See, unlike the Beholder, she's a lot harder to hit.
Apparently. I feel like this might be a good situation where I should use one of my amulet charges.
Whatever gave you that impression? Oh yeah, you weren't here whenever I said don't pull your punches. If you do, we all die.
I do want to point out, though, that you have kind of canonically set it up that Sawtooth is not very keen on using the amulet, but you can use your phylactery stuff without having it. Because, like, right now, nobody's down. So, justification wouldn't quite be there.
It's not quite dire yet, but like it's not looking great, honestly.
Yeah. So using your phylactery would make sense.
I just used like a level 3 spell slot and got like 1 fireball in, so
Ballistic, you just got clawed by the hag.
Hag.
See.
You'll get rabies from that, I'm sure.
Fair, you only got hit once by the hut this time. And there wasn't. What?
Wait a second, there's stuff I can do when something attacks me.
You can use your reaction to do things. Remember, you only get one reaction a turn.
Well, this would be retaliation.
It's
The
probably
character is attacked by a creature within 5 feet. They may expend 2 fury to make an attack at disadvantage, or 4 fury to make an attack at advantage. If the attack hits, the creature is forced to make their attack roll at disadvantage.
That is a thing from your sword, not a class feature or anything like that.
Yes, I know. I
Just-
can do things.
I am saying that for Paige's benefit more than yours.
Yeah.
So I do believe. Yes.
And to answer the question in the chat, yes, we are using Roll20. I don't mind answering quick questions, but I cannot fully engage with the chat. So, are you going to retaliate?
Yes. 6, 9, 15. That was done advantage style. 31. Does that hit the house?
No, not really.
What the heck?
I will tell you its AC when the fight is over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say that even though that you are probably doing some pretty good work on, keeping it from thumping everybody else, it's not the target you want to focus on. Quillian.
Hey. Quillian decides to attack the hag in front of him.
The hag you
Jeez.
pissed off that came after you?
Yes, that hag. 20.
Nope.
Alright, so Quillian then proceeds to run away. Goodbye. Hello, you two. I'm coming over to you.
Fair. It is your turn.
I think I'm going to continue to keep the hut distracted. And breathe fire on it. I don't think it likes fire. Probably doesn't.
Oh, Pete's
Hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't.
So, what's your save?
The save. How did we calculate that again? For
It would be your.
spell.
It would be a spell DC, but your strength.
Felt like I wrote that down somewhere, but I didn't.
Paige, you want to help him out with that?
Hmm.
Spell DC.
Spell DC. What stat is the spell being cast from?
Strength
It
for him.
is strength for
Strength.
me.
So it'd be 8 plus your strength mod. Or, it'd be proficiency plus strength, and then put that on top plus 8.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. That just barely managed to get him.
Barely managed to get him. So for a second level burning hands, it'd be 46 fire damage. Plus 6 for me.
Roll the damage. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Lena. Wait, why am I rolling? Lena's over here. Lena needs to go somewhere. Okay. Lena did a move. Lena's getting tired of bosses that run from one side of the arena to the other.
You and me
Don't
both.
blame her. And I hit the hag with the Toll of the Dead. Makes wisdom save.
Hag makes wisdom save.
Okay.
Staghorn, can I go for another whack on the door? If you're not feeling well, you can go ahead and call it for the night. Okay. Yes, you do add something to your attack. It would be proficiency plus with a mace, I believe it's strength. So your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So the little number for the your strength stat and the proficiency number. That hits. She's attacking the door. The door has different stats than the rest of the house. I'm not joking, it does.
Yes.
Like, can you defeat the house but not the door? Like, is the door gonna start attacking us if we finish the rest off?
No, the door is so you can get out of the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is only one door.
Oh, there are
You make
windows.
the walls into doors.
Yeah, there's windows, but there's only one door.
Windows are doors if you think about it.
You could go Kool-Aid Man and just make your own door.
Yeah, that's true. I like your thinking, Quillian.
Then you'd be up against the AC of the house.
Never mind.
Apparently, it's a pretty high one, where a 31 doesn't hit it.
I also need a damage roll for Staghorn.
Imagine a house. Yeah, a house would have pretty high armor class. Like, a house is literally just armor that you live in.
You also, for damage for a strength weapon, you add your strength bonus to the damage.
Yes.
The damage would be calculated all together.
Yeah.
The only time that you don't calculate it all together is if you're fighting something and I tell you I need certain things separated out so that I can do separate calculations behind the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. 16 damage to the house door. Shadowfire does a pew pew. And we go ahead and do Gaster's pew pew. Gaster misses. So, okay. Toot.
I cast.
From there?
I move over a little bit to get a good view. Yeah. I cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level, so 4 rays again, except all of the witch.
Okay.
Alright. Let's hope more than one hits this time. Probably not. Let's see. Let's hope any of them hit, right? D20 plus 15. Bam, 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 bam. Oh gosh, seriously, those are bad rolls.
Thank you, ma'am.
2 of them hit.
2 of them hit. Hey, that's one more than last time.
It's twice as good as last time.
It is double the hits. All right.
Hey, that's a way of looking at it.
So let's do 8d6 and see what that comes out to. 8d6. Boom, 26 damage. That is more than the last time.
Okay. He's still not here.
How are they
Leo.
looking that way?
One question, quick. The +3 on my Morningstar, is that just for damage or is that for to hit as well?
The +3 on your what? The +3 would be to hit. You add it to your to hit.
Just making sure.
And somebody else had a question. What was that question? Toot? I believe you were the one with the question. What was the question?
I said, how are they looking, by the way? Do they still look strong as ever?
Really old.
Yeah, I can relate.
That comment, though.
What comment?
I'm going to.
Own Up 147 said, one door to rule them all.
Ugh.
I am going to cast.
Okay.
But do you hold the door?
Cast what?
Summon Husk.
Summon Husk. Okay, you know what to roll.
I am looking at.
If I remember correctly, it's 2d6. Yeah.
Unless you're going to get the D5.
D6 and a D100.
Good job.
Got so many husks.
And still no
Oh man.
still no special summons.
I got us 2 whole more.
Let me find what we've been using for the husks. There they
That's
are.
more than 0.
I mean, hey, some cannon fodder is better than none.
If you look at it this way, you can only improve.
Literally, there's no worse that I can do.
You're jinxing
I
it.
wouldn't say that there's no worse you can do, but you can definitely do better.
And that'll be your turn. You can do everything with that next turn. If I remember correctly, that's how it's set up. What is her move again? There. She is back to thumping Lena.
The house or the witch?
The witch.
I was
Again.
I was about to say,
The lion,
you can
the
see
witch,
what
the
she's
wardrobe.
doing.
Wow. They need to stay still. I'd appreciate that.
Okay. The house's turn. Fair, you ready for this?
Bring it on.
So let me double check.
You ready?
This is gonna hurt, but I don't care.
Sawtooth, you have a hello in the chat.
Why, hello there, chatter.
Creepy Bloom.
Oh, okay.
See.
Chatterino.
Fair, roll a dexterity saving throw. Or strength saving throw.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws, but I have a better strength saving throw.
Oh no, the decisions.
I would take the advantage. Overall, it's better.
Overall, yeah, it's better. And I mean, hey, it'll be fine, right? I doubt it.
Proceeds to roll a 1 and a 2.
Or I could nat 20
Yes.
and 19. That
I think Roll20 was listening to me.
probably. Jeez.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's good.
If I was rolling to attack, both of those would have been critical hits.
So, Quillian.
All right. Okay, let's try this again.
Go get him, Quillian.
And you missed.
I hope so.
Let's see. I believe you also have advantage now because Lena is flanking, and you get sneak attack dice.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Get him, stabby boy.
All right, so please work for
Dad.
19.
Miss.
Okay.
let's
hopefully the
hope that
second one-
advantage. Let's hope that.
Nope.
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 Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you have such high? Why? I just fly away.
It's not as bad as the house. Fair.
And now it's my turn.
You almost got grabbed by the house.
I think that probably would have been beneficial, but
Like if I can't attack on the outside, I'll attack it on the inside.
2 attacks.
Second one hits.
Alright. Do I need to take any special precautions when rolling dice?
Nope.
Everything gets put in here together then. If Roll20 would cooperate.
Probably.
The higher level lich stuff is pretty terrifying. I don't like this.
Okay. Is that all you got to do?
For now, yes.
Lena's gonna pump it. Apparently,
Correct
Lena
me.
is going to do a very good job of thumping it.
I was going to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn you said hump it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to ignore what you just said and move on to Paige.
Okay. I'm continuing to throw tolls of the dead.
Okay. The witch says no.
Yeah, I assume so.
Hasn't even had to use legendary resistance yet.
Oh my gosh.
Staghorn, thump that door. Okay. What was... So... You rattled the door pretty good, but it's still there. But you said you were going to head off because tired, so... We will see you later.
Bye.
Oh, bye. Good luck. Take care.
Hope you feel better.
I told her if she didn't feel good, she should go take a nap. We had enough
Yeah.
people, so...
I took a 3-hour nap today. because my cat woke me up playing the piano at 6 a.m.
Oof.
Didn't even sound good. It's pretty crap.
I heard that cats are not great at playing piano.
I'd forgive him if it was good, but
What are you talking about? It was perfect.
perfect.
No.
Okay. What do I do?
Hold on. Okay, so Gaster just had wild magic, but it really didn't affect him much.
Oh,
His effect was you no longer age, require food, drink, nor air.
Oh. So basically, he's just himself still.
So that's
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing of note happened. Why is there a number 2 over there? Where did this come from?
what? I don't know.
What is this?
Well, it's a D12.
Why is there a D12? Who put things on the map?
I didn't think we could.
No putting things on the map. That is the DM's job. Toot. See if it's your
Question.
turn.
I'm reading the Lich thing, and it says
You are a 2nd level Lich right now.
okay. It says when you regain a spell slot in this way, the spell slot level is equal to 1/3 of the charge you consumed, rounded down. So if I
Okay.
wanted a
If you
5
wanted-
level spell slot, I would need 15 charges.
Yes.
Do I understand that correctly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
I would say that you currently have 12 available.
I thought I had 5.
I'm counting
You
from
gained-
all of... Because remember, you dealt with Beholder, which was 5. And then there was a couple other things that you killed. So...
Okay, so that's good for a level 4 spell slot that I could redeem. As of right now, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at level 2.
Don't forget you also have sorcery points that can do similar things.
Yes.
You are a sorcerer lich. Which I believe sorcerers actually have a better version of that.
Yeah, it is a lot more efficient, honestly, the sorcerer version, which it's so easy to burn through sorcery points super fast though, and I still wanna I wanna keep a few.
I think the difference between sorcery points and the lich charges is you don't have an actual cap for the lich charges.
Yeah, the lich charges can bring back any level, so it can actually bring back 9th level spells.
And
but
I
you need
believe you don't have to keep up with you don't have a set number that you can have. You can just keep going.
Yeah.
So
okay.
You could end up with 100 charges.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Okay,
So they had to balance it somehow.
So it's gonna be D20.
Which honestly they did a really good job of.
15. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
This was aimed at the
Witch.
So all 3 of those hit.
Yes. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. All right. So
stepping up the damage slowly.
Even though that was a lower level thing, I just got lucky. Okay, so it's gonna be 12d6 fire damage. Let me calculate that. 12d6. 40. Woo! I'm liking that.
Okay.
It's the most damage I've done in quite a few rounds.
Not here yet. So if Namik, if you pick up a piece and then left click or right click, you can do that. And it'll help you measure how far you can go. And you just release and it'll
And attack. I think that's the right. $26.
Okay. That hits.
Yay.
Wait, you did a dash?
Yes.
Do you have something that allows you to okay.
I can attack or I can shove after dashing.
Okay. Just making sure. Roll damage.
12. Okay, that's 1 damage. And that is the other damage. So 47.
Okay. And it is her turn. What is your AC?
Good question. 18.
Yeah, she hits that. Get thumped.
That's a lot of dice.
And that's a lot of damage. Flick stick won't help you here.
Fairy, you got hit too.
I use my reaction to make a retaliation attack against it.
Roll a hit. See. That does not hit.
Didn't think so.
Some nice damage there. Ballistic.
All right. Let's see if I can do some damage. Yay!
You now have 2 allies flanking. So
Does
you
that
have
do
advantage.
anything?
No, you still just have advantage in sneak attack dice.
All right.
But you know,
Thir-
one of them's there for moral
31.
support. That hits.
Oh, thank the Lord, finally.
Remember, you have advantage, so roll the second one.
Oh,
Yeah, you do still have to roll both.
24 was the other one.
Good thing
Yep.
you don't have disadvantage.
3d6 plus 8. And that's space, and then I'm gonna roll the sneak attack.
Okay.
54, so 47. 97 damage.
Good job, Ballistic.
And I'm saying like, ha! Take that, you ugly thing in what looks like a pot.
It's
Bye.
it's called a
97. Oh my
mortar and
god.
pestle.
That's awesome.
She's holding the pestle.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, the pest.
That's well over double the damage I just did, so that's pretty awesome.
What? Yeah.
Ballistic just
She rides the
blinded.
mortar.
Oh, okay.
So, fair.
Someone's really quiet for me. Hold on.
It's because of he wasn't actually talking through his mic. You were hearing him through mine. Remember, Fair and
right.
Namik are in my dining room right now.
Oh, they're both there?
Yes.
Oh, I don't thought it was Namek.
No, I'm here too.
Cool.
And I am looking very hurt
Yikes.
for blocking this house from everybody else. I drink another Supreme Healing Potion.
Just guzzling them down.
I
Okay.
feel like I could heal
Go
him.
ahead and roll your dice. Lena's not having any luck right now.
Wow.
That was a good roll.
Page.
I'm going to walk up to the hag while casting a holy weapon at 5th level. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
And smack her with my warhammer.
Look at you using action economy.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And it's been forever since I've used my warhammer. Plus 8.
I've never seen you use it.
18 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah. Wait, oh, that's with the plus 1 already. So yeah, that's my turn.
You weren't quite used to that one. You went for a swing and you hit the mortar.
Yeah.
The mortar doesn't feel anything, sorry. Okay.
I hurt its feelings, at least.
Okay, I was wondering if that was going to happen, but apparently that... So, let's see. Okay. Alright. So, I need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Heck. Okay, so
Actually, I think Toot is immune to what is about to happen.
Ow.
I'm assuming it's a charm effect.
I would like to point out that if you are within... shoot, I haven't activated my auras yet. Never mind.
23.
Okay. Ballistic passed. Fair failed. Paige, you just barely squeaked by.
My mind is my own.
So,
Oh no, I don't like what Paige just said. I don't like what that implies.
everybody that... see, did everybody that is still able to do some... like, who are... how many do we have? We have 5, right? Did I get 5 rolls? 1, 2, 3, 4... Who didn't roll?
I didn't roll, but that's because I'm immune.
Okay. So, Paige, I need you to also roll a Constitution.
Oh, fun. That one probably gonna fail.
Yes. So, as you watch, Shadowfire attempts to Alicorn laser beam, and instead, the ground splits open underneath him. Everybody that failed their wisdom save is now frightened, and Paige, you take...
Oh, let me do a second Constitution saving throw.
Wait, what happened to Shadowfire?
He crit failed.
Well, the ground opened
Oh.
underneath him. Like, did it swallow him whole or something? Like,
No, he did not fall in the hole.
okay, that is good. That is good. I guess those giant wings come in handy, right?
How's
God.
it with giant wings? Just wondering.
That must be majestic. Like watching Shadowfire actually fly. I want to see it now.
He would flap a lot slower than most of the...
Yeah. I'm getting like dragon vibes, but horse. That's pretty cool.
Dragon, but horse.
Well, he has
The fly-
draconic wings.
I guess that's why I get the vibes. Yeah.
And it would be a lot slower because he has a 20-foot wingspan.
Gosh, I want to see that.
Maybe when my channel gets a lot bigger, I can hire an animator.
Oh yeah.
Considering how expensive animation is, don't bet on it.
Oh, we were talking about
Yeah.
this in the server earlier today, weren't we?
I was
Yep.
just about to make a joke about what happened.
Well, Gaster didn't crit fail this time, but he also didn't hit. Dude, it is your
Okay.
turn.
Scorching Ray at level 3. It's my final level 3 slot.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 different fire blast beam thingy majigs. All right, let's see this.
Okay.
1,
No.
2, 3, 4. Oh, last one was a crit. So I'm guessing.
That one will be
2.
double damage.
Okay.
So you roll 8 dice instead of 4. And one other one hit.
Okay, so it's like 3 hit, kind of. All right, I'll take it. So 8, so it's gonna be 12d6. Let's see how this do. All right, the witch takes 46 damage. All right,
Mink.
I'm feeling good about this.
I am going to do the attack twice.
Oh yeah, I always forget to unmute because I can hear myself through your microphone.
Oh, I also forgot to mention I'm making my way towards the witch slowly but surely.
Also, you get a +2 to your attack. You, specifically. Just you.
Okay,
Me?
so it's a 25 and a 31.
Both of those hit.
Yay.
Is that reward for being sober?
No, actually, it's the power surge that he just witnessed.
Oh, nice.
It did damage to Paige, but Paige is a good allied cleric, where
Yeah.
There is.
Leo was standing in the presence of the deity that he worships.
That makes sense.
Might be rolling damage.
Go ahead and just roll it again.
There it is.
Nice.
Oh, perfect timing.
And then this one is D8. Can I spice it up a little bit and add an actual smite?
Yes?
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to add 2 smites on top of that. So instead of 2d8, it's going to be 4d8. $74 plus 19, 93.
Not bad. Let's see who...
Oh, also these guys are moving closer.
Won't do that while I...
So everyone's crowded around the witch, which means, oh no, she's gonna teleport, isn't she? Either to Gaster or to me. I don't know what's.
She likes to pick on me, so I have a feeling she might go for me.
Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are. Quillian.
Paige, what was your AC?
My AC is 18. I'm assuming I get the hit.
Get to hit.
I get the hit. Now, do I get the hurt? I get the hurt.
Paige is like, I'm in danger.
Oh gosh. Holy cow.
Now I'm just gonna make my Constitution save, see if I keep concentration. I do not.
Wait, you're passed out?
No, I'm not passed out. My Warhammer stops glowing.
Oh, what does that mean?
It no longer does radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
Hi, this is for you.
For
And of course, you know what follows up with that, right?
who?
Another reaction.
Our flamey boy got punched by or kicked by a house.
For those who weren't in the room, Nameless typed it all out and then stared Brother dead in the face and said, "This is for you," and hit enter.
So funny. Nameless takes joy in this.
Quillian.
I'm so
Yes?
confused now. Like, what?
Okay, it's my turn. Okay. I
Like I said, I'll tell you the AC afterwards.
I could attack the house and try and help Fair. But if I'm having this much trouble with the witch, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hit that thing. I'm gonna go for the witch again.
Roll to hit. You have advantage.
Alright, that one won't hit, I know for sure. And
Nope.
20. Alright, and then go. Alright, I see my luck is back in place. I'm gonna just whoop, go back.
Fair.
I am trying to think of how to get the fuck away from this hut.
You can disengage.
Nah. I
Just don't
attack.
try to out pizza it.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to attack the hut that seems to be impervious to damage.
It's not impervious. You have hit it. In fact, both of those hit.
One of those is a crit.
Oh yeah.
Remember, double the dice for crits.
Oh. It's taking its sweet time, rolling a lot of dice.
It do be like that.
Yeah, sometimes it needs to calculate.
Well,
I guess
That's
we're
a
just
lot.
going to go in the row for crit fails.
Oh no.
So she does some damage, but not much. Luckily for you guys, she wasn't using any magic or magic-like abilities.
Ah,
I said lucky for us.
but she could still punch me in the face.
No, she did fine. It is your turn.
I down a supreme potion.
Okay. Does he actually hit this time? No, he misses. Wasn't a crit fail, at least. Okay, so
Healing exactly 70.
he's immune to that, so caster casts another spell. And so in case you guys were wondering, he got to cast a spell that would normally cost an action as a bonus action, thanks to wild magic.
Nice.
And I believe, let me read this. He can do so for the next minute, and since he doesn't take psychic damage, it doesn't have any backlash. Normally it'd be 1d4 psychic damage and a nosebleed. But he doesn't bleed, and he doesn't take psychic damage.
Nice.
Oh, he's a lich. He doesn't have a brain between his ear holes.
Rude.
I mean, it's in character.
Well, I'm offended in character, so let's see. I'm going to try and chuck 3 firebolts. No, not firebolts. That's the cantrip. Lightning. No, not lightning. Scorching rays. That's it.
There
That's
we
the
go.
one.
We're just going to go through all 3 of the spells you ever use.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I use Chaos Bolt if I'm super low, which I'm getting pretty low. So, but no, I'm actually. I think Firebolt is actually better than that. Okay, sorry. So I'm casting at level 2, so 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing
hit.
one of those. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Go ahead and roll
Scorching.
damage.
It's gonna be 4d6. I could have just done a cantrip and it would have done higher. All right. Oh well. Sorry. Give me a second. 4d6.
Okay.
Just keep going. We're trying to move this along a little faster.
This guy is going to step
And
forward,
also
and
move
they're
closer.
both
Which?
going to attack. That was a 13 and a 6. Didn't think so. And then Leo is just going to kind of take a couple steps back, and he is going to pull out. Shoot. Shoot. Paige still has all of his healing items. So he's not going to do that. He's going to ask Paige.
That takes like 3 actions to do. Is you take the action to pull it out, the action to hand it over, and the action to drink.
It's only a bonus action to pull
Yeah,
out.
but he needs.
Oh, is it a
to-
bonus action?
Yeah.
But anyway, he's going to
So,
ask Paige.
2 actions.
He's going to ask Paige to give him one, and then he's going to do another slash and bash, which is very accurate description for using a Morningstar.
Also, I'm going to. Those are the damages for both of, like, one on each of your husks.
For having attack.
No, they were attacked. That was her turn.
Okay. Did that roll both of them?
Yes, both of those hit.
Okay.
Fair, what was your AC?
Not high enough, apparently. 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Fair, roll
We've been
dexterity.
doing a lot of
Okay, you are not grabbed. But you do take a thumping. Wait, I rolled the wrong one. Never mind. Not that one. That was...
I was gonna say that seems like a lot more than usual.
Yeah, heck. That was scary.
That's much more not dead.
You can survive that one.
Yes, and I still do a retaliation. Ha!
Okay. You do that while Quillian does what Quillian's going to do.
Why you so Quillian? Why you so Quillian?
So, I'm gonna stab the hag.
You're going to attempt to stab the hack.
Yes, attempt to stab the hag. I'm just trying
I
to be
like-
positive, Sawtooth.
You
I'm
stab the
sorry.
hag. Or
Oh
no,
my
that-
god!
Wait, no, that was fair. My bad.
No.
You
Oh,
stab
hey!
the hag.
Woo!
Don't I have
Remember, so
advantage?
advantage.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So, alright. Plus 3d6. Plus 8. That's
Oh,
the base, and then
Yep, don't forget your sneak attack.
5. 42. 92 damage.
Okay.
And then I proceed to run away.
I will say she's
Goodbye.
looking a bit saggier than she did when you started. You can't tell if that's just because she's starting to settle or if she's getting injured.
Why not both?
I hope it's both.
Fair.
I assume I did not hit the hut.
No, you did not hit that. You can try again, though.
Right. It's my turn. I do a disengage. This thing hurts. It hurts a lot. I want you guys to know that this thing hurts. It hurts a lot.
Good.
Well,
it's
why
not
are you
as if
still
we got
punching the
first time.
house?
So it's not punching you.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I do a disengage and come say hi to Shadowfire.
He is currently straddling a large crack in the ground.
Should do something about that.
He kind of shrugs and says, "It doesn't happen often."
Very casual. I love it.
Oh, by the way, there's a house coming.
I mean, I kind of
Oh,
noticed that much.
You weren't invited to homecoming? Because the home is coming.
Damage. It's coming quickly. Hey. Paige, are you going to hand off the,
I will hand over a superior healing potion.
Okay, and that one is an action.
Yes.
Yes. We didn't have a crit fail, but he also missed. Because he is also staving off said house. I need you to light up. And he missed as well. This dice does not like my characters. So, Toot.
Scorching Ray level 2. So I'm gonna roll 3 d20s plus my casting 1, 2, 3.
It's a lot more than just squid eyes.
Do those hit, Nameless?
Let's see. This is at the hag. 2 of them hit.
2 of them hit. Alright, so it's gonna be 8d6. It's not bad. Does 23 damage. Okay, could be better. Oh well.
Your turn.
I also moved closer to the thing.
How long did that power surge last? Just one round?
Just the one round.
Okay.
He didn't crit fail again, so you...
So, Paige, did you hand me one of my pastries or one of your own potions?
I gave you back your pastries when
You still have them because I have no way to carry them.
I don't have them listed on my character. So
That's all right. I have them listed.
Yes. So you
if
can
that
take
was
one.
the case, I would have given you one of the bigger pastries, the superior
Okay.
supreme pastries. That he still had those.
Yes.
So roll your dice. I'm going to
No,
move.
I didn't. The other two guys are also going to attack, but I don't think they're capable of hitting her.
Nat 20's gonna happen.
So can that one. Pink dice.
Okay. The hag missed everybody this time. We're just gonna leave Staghorn there when I move the house. Does it have reach? Let's see if it has reach. It is a huge construct.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
yeah,
assume
they
it
didn't
takes
hit.
Staghorn with it.
Nearly crit failed, but didn't hit.
Staghorn's in the house, right?
Yes.
Staghorn in the house.
Did you ask specifically so you could say that? Hey,
I
fair.
wouldn't put it past him.
Hey, fair. You're in range.
It's in range too. I really don't want to kill it. Is it green? You still like.
Both you and Shadow Fighter. Fire.
Oh my gosh!
It hurts. It hits. It hurts.
I like how you both receive the same amount of damage.
I am very hurt.
This one I will let you know because it can move fast enough to catch up to any of you, except Quillian. It has a 15-foot reach. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So that's
It is a huge construct.
Wait, hold up. Does that mean it can reach 3 squares out or 4 squares out?
3 squares. Each square is 5 foot, remember?
Okay. But I don't know if it starts at the edge or the square before or after.
It'll be 15 feet from the edge of the...
I've just been banking on the house dropping dead Phantom Menace style once we kill the witch.
Yeah, I want to put
There's
it.
others that are trying to keep the house from killing everybody else before you kill the witch.
Quillian is, it's not responding. It is your turn, Quillian.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. So I'm gonna try and stabby stab.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully. 26, and then 14. Oh.
Take
You're
the
lucky
first
you
one.
have advantage because the first one hits.
Woo!
Okay. Oh, jeez.
You're gonna be dropping your knife into the pestle or mortar. Pestle is the stick.
Congratulations. Stabbed yourself.
So 41, and then mark. 93 damage again,
Okay,
That's awesome.
and then I proceed to go back.
fair.
I am very desperate for not death.
Good luck.
I drink a superior healing potion.
Okay. Yeah, it just does not like my characters. Let's see. Leo, high or low?
I guess I go with low.
Okay. And, Paige, you didn't need to worry about it.
Glad I ate that pastry.
Take 68 damage as Lena pummels you twice.
Wait.
I'm really glad I ate that pastry.
Wait, what?
She nat one twice.
Oh my
I
gosh.
am not kidding. I had 69 hit points before I ate that pastry.
Oh my
Well, you would have
God.
had one.
Well, this is getting bleak. Is it... Should I pull out the big stops now?
Nobody's down yet.
We're getting dangerous.
Big emphasis on that yet part.
So,
This
Paige, it is your turn.
reiterate, this house hurts.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cast. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna just hand over another of the pastries back over to Leo.
Thank you.
How do you keep Shinakani tied up? You make the paladin naked.
It's a combination of make the paladin naked and make the healer have low on spells or have characters that cannot be healed by healer's normal means.
Oh, there we go. He did good.
I'm wondering if I should start focusing on the house instead of the witch. I almost wonder if it's doing more harm right now, especially for Fallfire.
The witch is definitely doing more harm.
So,
Oh.
as you guys are over there fighting, Wallfire, you just watch as like Shadowfire just kind of gives a snort, fires a laser beam about 3 times the size of the past couple. The house is still standing, but you could tell it felt that one.
So, do you have any control over your magic?
He kind of shrugs and says, "Most of the time."
Oh, did he use a charge like I do?
Okay. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. I like it.
So, also you get another surge.
Yay!
Let's see what Gaster does.
Heck.
Gaster at least hit this time. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I don't want to roll that many.
I'm guessing that only happens for this next round.
Yes.
Because I have to attack and not.
Okay. Toot.
Sorry. Heck. I'm going to. Should I go for the house or the witch? I'm debating. Is okay. So, Fallfire's looking pretty rough by the house, right? So, that's motive to work on the house, but like,
I'm gonna tell you now, you're not gonna hit the house.
Okay.
Leo also looks really bad.
what if I
Yes.
use the lightning? That's true. Okay. All right. Heck. All right. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at. You know what? 5th level. We'll do it. Using my 5th level spell slot, which means 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls. Watch all of these miss. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 19s. Holy cow.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hit.
Okay, that's awesome. That's great. All right, so Scorching Ray, that means 4, 20, 20
Also,
d6.
treat the 19s as 20s.
Oh, yes. Wait. I don't know why, but I'm not going to argue. Hold up.
There's
It's-
reason for it. And
Sawtooth getting improved crits.
Okay,
it is
1,
a combination of things, actually.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Holy cow. Hold up. I have to make sure I do this math right. I want to get everything I can out of this. That's 8 hits. So it's 8. 4 times 8. That's 32, isn't it?
That
Yeah.
would be correct.
32 d6. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me roll this. Yes! I'm glad I did a big spell. 32 d6. Let's go. 129 damage. Woo!
And with that, your laser beams delete the hag.
Yes! Woo!
The hut,
The hag bursts into flames.
the hut kind of stands there for a minute before its legs collapse in underneath it, and it kind of looks just like a normal hut now. The door
It's a
swings
magic
slightly
dial.
ajar.
I...
In case you were wondering, Fair, 35 AC for the hut.
Oh my gosh.
It also had multiple thousands of HP.
Yeah.
The hut was more of a, yeah, fuck all of this. We're gonna make this living hell until you can take out the hag.
You're welcome, party, for
Thank you
holding
so
back.
much.
Oh,
I'm just gonna make the comment. I'm surprised it didn't eat another person.
It
it tried,
several
but
times, actually.
every single time that it tried, I got a nat 20 on dexterity.
Speaking of that, let's go in there and retrieve Staghorn.
And have a look around.
Yes, so
Oh,
I am
okay,
eating
so
that page
Sawtooth
too.
in a victorious
Page 20.
superhero style quip says, "Is this 2008? Because this housing market just crashed."
that was bad, but amusing.
It was bad, but amusing.
So
Do I still have the ability to banish him?
let's not for now.
No.
So, if that was supposedly one of the generals, where do you think the general would keep their pylon?
Oh my gosh, we have to find their pylons.
I
Making
mean,
the assumption that they had a
we
pylon,
could
but
look in the house.
yeah.
The demi-plane inside the demi-plane. Well, actually, it's technically not inside a demi-plane, but like, yes, the hut is its own demi-plane. So
Let's walk into that.
Leo,
Yeah.
so
In the house.
in the house, you see Staghorn asleep. Staghorn has a book on top of his head. Nobody knows where it came from, but it is obviously one of the scriptures.
I
Oh,
pick up the book.
scripture time. Hold up.
So, Paige, I'm going to need you to roll 2d12. Roll them separately, just make it easier. Oh, that works.
4 and 12.
Let's see. I need to pull up the pinned messages. And my handy dandy.
Help up.
I was going to say don't book too. You got to it first.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's my list of notes for the dungeon. So
No, I make too many reference to kids shows.
I didn't catch that one.
Blue's Clues.
Oh, that used to be my jam.
Yeah, that was one of my jams. You know,
I remember when Steve left and Joe replaced him. I was like, "You're not Steve."
Joe was
I was
better.
the same
Joe
way,
was
actually.
better.
I got
Joe
you're
was
not
better.
the Blues Clues dude.
So that is the 12.
if they're in order, that means it's the last one. But I mean, that's a big if.
That's a big if.
Yeah.
Big
Where
if.
was it sent in the server?
Peacemaker.
It's in Peacemakers.
Oh.
And I assume you want me to read.
Hold on, let me get the other one in there. Paige, I need you to re-roll that 4.
Three.
am actively putting all of this into my document where I think he took the fragments and tried to put them in order.
so we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 of the fragments.
3 more to go.
So, I also need an investigation roll.
From who?
This is hard to read. I'm having trouble.
What is investigation? Intelligence.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Investigation is only +1.
Good job. You don't see anything. Neither do you.
Should I roll?
I think both me and Mink are just angrily glaring at each other.
Yeah,
I know, just like you're looking at straight into each other's eyes.
I would also like to point out that I'm like twice your height or more.
Oh, of course.
So
It's
angry
a
But you are
staring
evil
contest.
paladin.
I mean, I get that there's tension between the cleric of Shadowfire versus the cleric of
Paladin.
The paladin of Shadowfire and the cleric of Luna.
Luna. Sorry. Yeah, Staghorn's the Cadence cleric. Should I roll for investigation?
If you want to.
Alright,
I'm-
it's an intelligence, which means we're all doomed. Give me a second.
I would have thought that I would be the one to say that, but no.
Hey, I know my limits. At least there's that.
I mean, you are a sorcerer.
Mhm.
So, Fair, after a bit of searching, you find the pylon kind of just hidden away. Also, Toot, you get a 5 charges for your, what's it called?
My soul that I devoured just now.
Yeah.
So,
I hate the general.
pylon's over here, guys. I wasn't there whenever you guys did your weird magic stuff with it.
Oh,
Do I just
that's
hit it
not
with my
happening.
sword, or I'm gonna hit it with my sword? Okay, I'm hitting it with my sword. Anybody going to stop me should say now.
Go for it.
What are you
Please.
trying to hit?
You know this weird magic glowing thing that I assume is the pylon.
I would suggest.
You want me
not
to hit it? Okay, I'm hitting
No.
it.
You're suggesting things to a barbarian.
Now,
I'm
If
not
I'm-
hearing a no.
No?
you just go for
I'm
it.
still not hearing a no.
Here's the thing.
Oh my goodness, just do it already. Do it already.
It would do it, except I don't want to go through what happened last time.
That's a crit success.
Nice.
Okay, roll damage.
Nice.
That was only one attack too. But we'll do that later. I should have it already in here. Yeah, there it is. The calculating.
Okay. You see a chip come off of it.
Okay, so last time I straight up just absorbed the magic from the pylon. This time, like, say I hit it with my sword, like, would that just straight up would that if I finished it another way, would it do something different? Like, I wouldn't absorb all the magic from it, right?
You have a sword?
That's kind of what I was wondering.
Yeah.
My silver, my true silver.
That's a rod.
It's
You
a,
see what I just did to this thing, right?
it's a big stick. What's the difference?
I
My
just
sticky
go
job.
ahead and walk out of the demi-plane before someone does something stupid.
I give it a whack with my true silver rod.
So when you go in for the swing, even though you're holding it with telekinesis, you can hear and feel the reverberation.
Oh, cool.
It was not comfortable.
Oh, not cool. So
Good
it's
job.
not doing it good, basically. Is that what I'm picking up?
Your true silver rod is not a weapon. It is a focus.
Why can't it be both?
I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
So when you swing at it, your sword, you get a piercing psychic scream. Only you. And your sword goes flying from your grip.
Oh, my sword! I rush after it.
It is now stuck in the wall.
Well, I pull it out of the wall.
Roll strength. You pulled that out of the wall. From one extreme to another. You do have a headache now, though. And for everybody else, his nose is bleeding.
No.
You guys didn't hear any noise or anything. He hit the thing, it went flying, and his nose started bleeding. That's all you saw.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go sit over here in the corner for a little bit. Everything is loud.
As said before, I am currently outside of the demiplane.
Oh, fun news. You can now heal with celestial healing or whatever.
Holy healing.
Holy, there we go.
Me.
Yes, you. Remember, you have white wings instead of black now.
Wait, hold up. I forgot about that detail. Wait, is there like
Yeah, that's right. I was charmed, and then Solar touched me, and my wings turned white.
Specifically
That's
with remove curse.
What did she do to you?
So,
I'm sorry, but the black looked so much better.
You know,
Oh,
I
what
agree.
she did to me was the thing she's been offering to do for you about your eyes.
These are helpful. I have seen things.
So, you still have a pylon sitting there. It has a chip taken out of it. That second attack didn't do anything.
I don't.
Sawtooth, why don't you just do what you did to the last one?
Because
So, using it to drain is not going to be as problematic because you haven't seen it do anything terrible yet in character. So, other than the one dream, you have no indication that it will do anything like explode your friends.
wait a second. What do you mean using it to drink? Because that's exactly what I did last time. It had me on the floor writhing in pain, and it
That's
turned
because
me
you were
into
turning into a lich.
It's like this time. What if this isn't this gonna like boost me up another lich level or something if I do it again?
Yes, in theory, that is what would happen.
I want to avoid that because like things get weird, and if I get to lich level 4, then it's like there's no going back.
It would take an act of God.
Yeah,
Hey,
and like
God.
I'm looking at it, and if I don't slay enough people, then like I literally can't attack at a certain point.
I'm just going to make the comment. We're currently traveling with a god, and we're doing all this for a few other gods.
Yes, it's not quite the same as your regular D&D setting. You kind of have living deities that just kind of like, hey, here I am.
Okay, but I don't want to be stuck in the position of not being able to attack because I haven't slayed enough people. Like it's sort of like a contract where it's like I have to keep slaying people so I can stay alive.
Okay,
So I
and I'll have the added comment. You don't know this.
I would also want to point out that I generally start throwing large groups of enemies, so
okay.
each
All right. Well,
each regular enemy, if it's just some sort of grunt, is going to give you 1 charge per kill. If
Okay.
it's a bigger grunt, I will tell you.
so I
And-
need to be keeping track of the charges myself, right?
Yes,
I had 14. Oh, no.
12. You
Hold
had
on.
12, and you added
12.
5 more for the boss.
13, 14, 15, 16. That's 17. 17 charges. I'm just keeping track of this in my notes. Okay. All right. Heck. I guess this is everyone wants me to do this. It's a big crowd pleaser. So check this one out. I touched the amulet to the thing.
The amulet does its thing, magical green energy grabbing around the totem or the pylon, and it disintegrates. The house starts to fall apart after that.
Oh shoot!
I am looking it out.
So do we find ourselves in the Fey plane again? Like what? I'm confused.
Well, you
If we're
have to
in-
leave the house first.
Okay.
Yes, the door looks very friendly now.
If you're in a plane and the house that contains the plane crumbles, like what happens to where you are?
Well, you step out of
You
the door.
just be kicked out of the plane.
Right. All right. I leave. I leave.
You step
I get
out
the
of the
heck-
door and back into the city. The door crumbles behind you.
It seems I have missed the fight.
We should probably go meet with under the tavern.
Yeah, we need rest. We need rest.
And we need beer.
I concur with that agreement.
Quillian,
Am
you're
I
on your
the only one?
I want to say, Quillian, no.
Yeah, Quillian, we're gonna veto that. Sorry.
Did that
We're-
stop me before?
We're your parents.
No, you're not. They died already. I'm kidding. They're alive.
Adoptive parents.
Well, right now, we're your parents. We're your temporary parents. Okay.
Well, you
No,
are
you're
my
not.
parents, and I'm drinking.
I wouldn't trust you with a full.
Okay. As long as we have enough time to recover after the drinking. No drinking right before a battle. I feel like that's kind of obvious. I feel like I
I
should.
just bought a house for you.
Bear's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I
He fought
have
in
been
hell.
fighting houses for you today. I am drinking.
Also, Saw, did that ever stop any of our party members
I'm
before?
on
Like,
board
that
with
there
all
might be a
there.
battle after the drinking?
Okay. I tried. I guess I could like physically restrain.
So, we're going to go ahead and have a quick break for water, bathrooms, and I had a few people asking questions in the chat that I can go ahead and answer for that. I am going to go ahead and remind everybody, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. And if you're enjoying what we're doing and would like to see more of it, we do have the Patreon, link in the description. The $1 tier gets you access to the community on Discord. $5 tier gets you access to the end of game discussions, all the post game discussions that we do, where we sit down, we talk about things like the scriptures, the what happened in the campaign, what players did and didn't like, answer some questions. All of that will happen at the $5 tier, and the $10 tier gets a shout out at the end of every stream and upload. It's not the end. I'm not doing it right now, so.
You'll get a bonus shout out.
Yes, Sawtooth, we know you are also supporting.
Yes. Same.
And as to the question about Call of Cthulhu, I am unfamiliar with the setting. I do not have any of the books for the setting, so I am not going to be planning for any kind of Call of Cthulhu play. Pathfinder, I have the books for it. I'm not horribly familiar with the game, like rules for that one compared to 5th edition and GURPS, but I might be opening another game. I haven't decided on Wednesdays, and I might possibly do. I haven't decided what system actually yet. If anybody has any other questions while we're letting everybody get drinks and use the bathroom, then feel free to type it in the chat. I am actually paying attention to it right now.
Wait a second. Sawtooth does maths? I didn't see that upload. Wait a second.
How do you not see that upload, Saw?
I've been being made fun of behind my back, haven't I?
Not behind your back. It's right there, Saw. It's not even behind your back.
Yeah. This is like you failing your math.
We've mentioned
terribly.
it multiple times. We mentioned it
One
like
of the
multiple
best ones,
times last
I
week.
think.
I don't know if I missed out on it.
What?
We'll have to watch it after this.
It's one of the best ones.
So I can
Sawtooth
relive.
Place maps?
Yeah.
Wait a second. This better not be the time I was having trouble
The
with
most
scorching
recent
right.
one's good. That one fell flat.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Saw, was the time that you derailed the
campaign for 30 minutes not knowing how to add dice.
Yes.
That is
It was.
exactly what it was, and it was
30
kind of
minutes.
poorly cut.
It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been more than 10.
Petrol had to cut it, and we had
Yep.
over 8 minutes after he cut everything. He said there was at least 45.
No.
Just for any viewers watching who by chance are new, do remember that we come out with highlight and blooper reels every Wednesday for both of the campaigns. So if you don't have the time to be watching the entire sessions, you can catch.
It was not 45 minutes.
It was.
It was 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It was impressively long, and everybody that has watched that has complained about how long Petrol cut that.
Yeah.
Honestly, it probably should have ended it when I was like, I'm too sober for this.
Yeah. It should have.
I remember it feeling like it was 45 minutes, but I thought that was just what it felt like because I was just so embarrassed.
Well, we learned that you could not do math that day.
Hey,
Yep.
how many times did I do Scorching Ray today? Just like flawlessly. Just boom, boom. Just
How long
cranking
did
them
it take you to get to that point?
as long as I need it.
Now-
Damn
Now,
it.
I would like to give a little credit. It took him a little bit to catch up, but he has gotten better and learned.
Hey,
Character
Mink.
development, people.
The hard way.
Character.
Yeah. Hey, Mink. I would like to say, move to another room. Because,
Yes, I would totally go to a different room.
I like
You're not
the
going in my bedroom.
just out of the way of the mic. Because
It's
it
back.
was echoing really bad.
Well, yeah, you are technically in a different room from me. You're in the
Right.
dining room. I'm in the living room.
people
Could
Yeah.
go to the kitchen or the bathroom. Those are my options.
Why not the
I'm
closet?
not going to the bathroom.
Causes
I don't have a closet that would fit a person in it right now.
Hmm.
Bear, are you almost done out there? It doesn't work, if you didn't notice. There's a reason there's a bar that holds it closed. Okay, I think we go ahead and get started. I think so. I thought I heard him talking. Quillian, are you there?
Apparently not.
I thought I heard him talking.
I do have people talking in the background.
Oh. Well, I am
Yeah.
going to go ahead and, because I think a couple people weren't there when I said it before, we are going to kind of, since we were trying to move through this dungeon a little faster, there is going to be, with all but 2 of the bosses, depending on how you treat it, there is a certain tempo we'll be following. So we just finished a boss fight. Now is the tavern time where you can do character moments. If you had things you wanted to ask my characters, or in Fair's case, ask his item, or things you wanted to do with each other to try and develop your characters further for while we're in the dungeon, to, like, right now, Sawtooth and Paige are developing an animosity between their characters, then
Yeah.
all of that is best timed for the tavern time. After the
Yeah.
tavern time, we do a period of searching, at which point you guys will look for the next boss, and then there will be a pre-battle battle, I guess. Like, before you face off against the actual boss, you will have some sort of mob rush, and then you will actually face off against the boss, and we'll start it all over again. There are 2 bosses that I do not plan for that to be the only way for you to deal with them, but you'll figure that out along the way.
I like how we have a
Yeah.
little appetizer before the entree. That's just superb. Delicious.
I mean, for you, it actually is useful.
Literally, yeah.
So, I am
I just
going
love
to
these souls.
go ahead. We're going to do the tavern portion today, and then probably put a pin in it for the search portion for the next session. So,
Yeah.
sound good for everybody?
Sounds
Okay.
good.
So,
Hopefully I can be whole session.
what's that?
Let's
So hopefully I can be here for the whole session next time.
Same with Namink.
Yeah, it's been really nice to have you here, Namink.
He's over here grinning like an idiot.
I mean, he is.
Let's
So.
make sure we get a long rest too, because I have
Well-
no spell.
Idiot.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
I call everybody that.
No, you said I was grinning like an idiot. Then Ellis just said, "Nah, he's an idiot."
Yeah. I did.
We're
Anyways,
good.
let's move on.
Take
I literally
one.
have like 1 spell slot left above spell level 1.
Yes, so you guys can go ahead. Before you do the actual long rest, we're going to go ahead and do the character stuff. So,
Okay.
you guys are in the tavern. People are spread around doing food things. Do you have anybody we would like to approach?
Do we have a menu for this tavern?
No. I'm not the only one that's getting tired of this dungeon.
Yeah.
He didn't go through that much effort for this one.
I try to pull Shadowfire off in a more secluded area that's just me and him.
He gives his chicken a... We're just going to go with the assumption that there's chicken here too. He gives his chicken a longing look before following you.
I've been wanting to ask you about this, but you know how I'm a cleric of Luna, right?
He nods and doesn't really say anything.
I walked in your dream recently.
So when you say that, his face clouds and you can tell he's pissed.
Ooh.
And he says, and who gave you the permission to meddle in my affairs?
It was my curiosity. There's a reason why I haven't brought it up. But I saw something that made me think of my nightmare form.
He growls and kind of snarls out that it's none of your business as he turns and goes back to his chicken. He does look decidedly more pissed off right now, though.
Yeah, I don't follow.
So, anybody? Okay, your turn.
I don't have I'm not exactly sure what to say, but I order a round of dwarf's blood for all of us liches. All of us undead.
So you and Gaster.
Yeah, Shadowfire doesn't count?
No, he is not.
Shadowfire isn't undead.
He is a
He's
mortal.
never been undead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I order dwarf's blood for me and Gaster.
Gaster graciously accepts. He also sits with you while you two drink.
Quillian just orders like a beer.
Roll Constitution saving throw.
Leo is going to take it from him before he gets a chance to drink it.
Okay.
Not for you.
Roll
Wait, what did
dexterity.
you say?
Roll opposed dexterity checks.
Oh no.
He's probably
Let's see
got
who's-
something to me.
See who's faster at this.
Oh my god!
What happened? See, wait.
Fingers are crossed.
You just have to beat a nat 1. Yes, you Quillian, you kind of fumbled that one as he snatches your drink.
Good. I love the crit fail and then the crit pass or whatever you call it.
It's
Quillen
just
whispers to the bartender to get him another one.
roll a perception if you're going to keep an eye on him.
Perception it is. If I can find this tab. There it is. I have no pluses for that.
Yes, you heard that.
I'm just gonna look at the bartender and just shake my head with a glaring look.
The bartender, who is a dwarf, I shall add, looks at you and says, "Well, you gonna buy it?"
Wait, I just ordered dwarf's blood from a dwarf?
Yeah, you're in the Durgar district.
Oh, I would have felt so awkward ordering that.
I'll buy the beer. He doesn't get to have
As I said before, we're in the Durgar district.
I should have known, I'm sorry.
The dwarf gives, the Durgar gives you the beer and says, "I give it to whoever pays for it." And then
I'll
goes
pay
back to
double.
the-
I'm gonna grab Quillian and drag him away from the counter to a table.
We
What
have
was
a
that?
budding alcoholic.
Oh no.
So,
I didn't even get to drink it!
Go down this path, and I'm gonna drink both of them, obviously.
I'm not gonna have you roll a Constitution saving throw because you're an alcoholic.
That is not the right way to guide someone.
Ow!
Let's nip this right in the bud, Quillian. You're underage to stop. Hold up. No, we'll stop. Okay. So,
Leah, just to say, trust me, I know a little bit more about guiding the young than you think.
okay, well, now I'm curious.
Well, Toot, you already had something you were gonna do. Do that first.
Okay, alright. So I'm sipping on my drink with Gaster, and I look over and say, so I've been absorbing a lot of power and souls and whatnot. What should I expect with all of the new power and stuff? Like, what's the whole deal with, like, what happens when you get more powerful as an undead, whatever the heck I am?
He looks at you and says, "That basically confirmed my suspicions that you are a lich. For the most part, you will gain more power, more abilities, certain drawbacks, but for the most part, as long as you keep up with what you are doing, you shouldn't have too many issues."
You mean slaying people, right?
He nods.
Okay, so tell me about these drawbacks first. I'm curious. I'm worried, I should say. Nervous laughter?
He tells you that after so long, if you do not have souls to keep you sustained, you will eventually start withering away. You won't necessarily die, but it won't be a comfortable existence. And in many cases, you will need to find a new body to sustain yourself.
Okay, so basically the short-term benefit of gaining more power is a commitment to I need to keep a steady intake of souls. But what happens after this? What happens when the peacetime rolls around and we finally get things right? Like, am I stuck in this? Do I have to just keep slaying people? Like, what's I feel like we've kind of talked about this a little bit before, but like how uncomfortable, I guess, because like I really don't want to keep slaying people. I want this to be done, and like what are the specific drawbacks? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just super confused and bewildered by this whole thing. I don't know how to put it. Um, what's the worst that I can expect if I just stop absorbing souls cold turkey? I guess that's my question.
He says that, well, first it depends on how many you have in reserve.
So I gotta stock up here, I suppose.
He nods and says that would be most encouraged for your state to know.
So no warning on what happens if I don't?
He shrugs and says there are actually many different types of liches. It really is difficult to say.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess this is maybe not sustainable for the long term, but for the short term and getting through this, I guess it's best for me to keep absorbing at this rate and keep getting more power. Alright, that's all I had to say. Thank you, Gaster. And I go back to my drink.
He nods and says, I understand your plight. At one point I also had misgivings on the need for a slaughter to sustain one's power.
Wait, but don't you need that too? What do you mean misgivings?
He shakes his head and says, I'm not quite the same as you. Where you need it to retain your vitality, I need it simply to retain my power. However, at one point, I needed the power more than I needed my... He kind of waves a hoof and at a bit of a loss for words and says, I would say humanity, but I was never human. Or pony in your case. Or whatever.
So you made a bit of a sacrifice?
He nods and says, a lot of one.
Well, hopefully I can avoid a similar sacrifice and get away with just doing what I'm doing now.
Roll a perception. He also leans over and touches your shoulder.
Oh, okay. Hold up.
Roll it in roll, not roll 20. Discord.
Dice made.
Yeah.
Maker. Wait a second. Don't I have more wisdom now? I guess that's all right.
Exclamation. Roll. You have to type out roll.
I'm sorry. I get all the syntaxes confused.
It's okay. No, you have to type out roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. The 20 plus 30. Woo! I figured it out.
Okay. So when he touches your shoulder, it's almost like a veil was kind of dropped around him, and you see basically a swelling vortex of what look like small hearts around him. And whenever you have whatever reaction you have, he presses a hoof to his non-existent lips and shushes you. Nobody else can see this, by the way.
I just sort of, I just look shocked as I realize. I think those are the souls, right? I want to confirm those are the souls he has.
As far as you are aware, yes. And
Right.
there was a lot more than you ever probably even thought about collecting.
All right.
And
I'm sort of stunned, silent, wondering if this is what my future holds.
and he said after that, I made many sacrifices for my power. And with
The
that, he
Sawtooth-
goes back to his drink.
Sawtooth looks pensive and goes back to his drink with a very contemplative, worried look. That's it.
Anybody else want to do a thing?
Nope, Claude's just gonna be sitting at a table drinking.
Allfire orders a drink, walks over to a table and pulls out his sword, lays it on the table, and stares at it very intently. Quietly, but intently.
Leo is more or less just keeping eyes on Quillian as well as drinking his beers.
Can Quillian try and sneakily steal a beer from behind the counter?
You would have to roll stealth and dexterity.
Let's
All right.
all get kicked out of this place, man. We need
You have to roll
that.
stealth against my check and the bartender?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Oh.
Quillian, please don't do this.
What time is it?
7:30 you have time
In world.
in world.
It's kind of late to late evening-ish.
That count as night.
See. So, what is your... not quite night. This black sun outside is still just above the horizon.
Okay, dang it. Well, stealth
Ellis,
helps
you are
easier.
blind as a bat.
Be right back.
I'm totally engrossed in having this beer.
Fair, I thought you were going to do that out loud.
28 for the stealth.
Yes. You get behind the counter and immediately get thumped over the head with a mallet.
What? Oh!
The bartender then picks you up by your tail and the scruff of your neck and yeets you across the bar. You
That's what
take
you get.
25 points of damage from the mallet and 15 points of damage from the impact with the wall.
What did
He
you
is
do?
drunk.
Leo's
How
going to look at
That
it and just say,
hell?
don't try it again. Why did
I-
you even
I-
bother trying it?
I want to point out, not only does he get an advantage, he nat 20'd.
Oh my god!
Don't-
Wow.
Don't mess with a dwarf spear.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Wait, would he have
Don't
succeeded?
mess with beer in general.
Would he have succeeded if he hadn't nat 20'd?
Yes. You don't go touching a dwarf spear.
Mhm.
I'm guessing Quillian was knocked out from that.
Well, did you take more than half your hit points in one hit?
Well, I mean, I had about 50. Now I'm not doing so good.
Yeah, now you're at 10.
About, yeah. Like 13.
So, I don't think you should try again, but you feel free.
So I'm not knocked out.
No.
Not yet.
Alright. So Quillian just decides, yeah, no, I'm done. I can't, nope, can't do that. Nope, done. Done with that idea for now. And he goes over to where Paige is saying.
Never mess with the dwarf's booze, especially not if they're the bartender.
Leo
Try
is
ordering
going
an apple
to go and
juice or
sit
something.
down next to Quillian and give him a very disappointed look and say, "What did you think you were doing?
Says the alcoholic.
I
Is-
am old enough to drink and paid for my alcohol." What?
I paid for my alcohol too, but look at where that got us.
No.
That's a
I
good point.
paid for your alcohol.
That is a good. Yeah.
He was trying to pay for it, though.
Speaking of, how much was that? you didn't tell me.
15 copper.
Okay.
While that's going on, Fallfire, while looking at his sword, says, "So, what's with the wings?"
Right, the sword can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. There you go.
What do you mean, curse?
In case you're wondering, yes, this is a conversation that is happening. Very one-sidedly.
Half of one.
White.
Sawtooth is listening in intently.
Interesting. So you didn't feel this was knowledge that I needed to know whenever I picked you up?
Yes, the awkward silence.
He wanted to do it this way, so we're doing it this way.
That's what happens.
Okay.
I imagine we're all just like staring at him, watching him
Talk to
Nope.
himself.
talk.
Probably just looking at him and is like, you know what? Maybe it's a good idea. I'm not drinking anything right now.
I'm too engrossed in my beer, so
What exactly were the effects of this curse?
It's really funny, Colleen.
I take another drink of my drink. I don't know what it is. There's no
Quillian
menu.
just kind of wants to take it and just pour it out.
Do so at your peril.
I just grab hold of Quillian's vest using my TK.
I'm going to look at him and say, two rules. Don't touch the bartender's beer without paying, and never touch another man's beer.
Technically, he's a Kieran.
Leo's just going to growl at that comment.
Facepalm.
Facepalm.
You mean facepal?
Facepaw, yeah. Huh.
We'll do shh.
Paw?
I just realized we still have the effects of the Enchanted Forest on.
Yeah, I just realized that too.
Oh yeah.
Been sitting here listening to it.
No, I've been enjoying it, honestly.
Just like birds
here.
following us
Here
around
we
the
go.
whole time.
Actually, no, we'll go with Harp.
Ooh. This is comfy.
Reminds me of Crimson.
The color or
Crimson played the Vitaphone.
I know, still reminds me of Crimson.
So,
Mm-hmm.
you're saying that if the curse hadn't been broken, I would have been a slave.
What?
That sounds kind of important.
who's slave?
Oh, just the tainted one, you know.
Are you talking about the Soul Tenebrous?
That's a good question.
Oh, nice. Worse than slavery. That's always better, right?
I think this is all the more entertaining for me because I'm able to watch brother sitting here acting out, pretending he's listening to some invisible voice.
Is he going to reply to the last thing?
So, do I not get any more power? Are the wings ever going away?
It's actually really soothing music.
It
Yeah.
is really soothing. It seems
No,
fitting for your tavern.
I think this is what we
Agreed.
all needed after that grueling fight.
Hmm. Yep, you're staying by my side. That's a given. I'm not giving you up. You're mine.
I might have something to say about that one.
What?
Oh, that's sweet. They're committed.
This isn't like a relationship, Saw. This is about a sword and a curse.
It's my sword. There is no
It's-
curse anymore.
It's just a different kind of relationship. Who are you to judge?
A man and his sword is a very important relationship.
Yeah, but most people's swords don't talk to them. So mine's different.
Well,
Yeah,
let's just say it'll be very hard to get certain things from a sword as differently from a flesh partner.
I mean, my shield screams.
That's a different thing.
Fire looks at you, Quillian, and snorts flames.
Fair, how much have you drunk tonight?
Do you mean me or the character?
Oh, sorry, I meant the character. Qualifier.
Because I haven't had anything to drink yet. Qualifier has had one drink.
You know, I thought you
Leo is
wouldn't be
like-
such a lightweight, but I mean, maybe we should get you in bed.
Oh, hey, hang on. What do you mean? Free her? Who?
Leo is just face pawing at this point, like almost ready to just grab Quillian, trying not to just knock him out.
It is possible they're talking about the. Or never mind.
What?
I don't think I'm close enough to actually hear this conversation.
Oh,
You-
okay.
You can hear the Fallfire side of the conversation. There is a whole other side that is happening right now that you guys cannot hear.
So, who is your previous wielder? Do I get a name, or are we going to speak in riddles? Yeah, for riddles. More riddles, thanks.
What about the Paladin of the Tainted One that we fought when we first entered the city proper?
Oh, all this sort of saying to me is the previous wielder, the hero who fell.
Again, the Paladin of the Tainted One that we fought early on.
Oh,
Well, I guess we need to find her and free her.
I'm not complaining.
The sword dictates so.
No, I want to banish you, but I promised you that I wouldn't.
Now Leo's like, maybe we should bring him to bed.
Okay, before we go on this separate thing to go free your previous wielder, why? No, most people are put in a cage or trapped for a reason. What's the reason?
All of us just sitting here casually waiting to hear the next response from Paul.
Billion is just trying to formulate a plan in his head of how to get Fair to bed without dying.
I'm assuming that Quillian is just thinking that Fair is way too drunk for this.
Yeah, he is.
I see it.
Quillian has
Quillian died first, but yeah.
Quillian is just like convinced now that alcohol is bad.
So you're saying if we free her, she could help us? Is that what you're saying? Or does that mean I'd have to give up the sword? Because that's not happening.
Alright, Leo, can you help me with this? It might be for the best to get him in bed.
Shut up, I'm talking to the sword.
I whispered. Forget.
Well, apparently you were close enough to intervene with his drinks and ask him questions, so he heard that.
How? Okay.
Well, that's
How
good.
much would I know about the enchanted items?
You can roll Arcana for
Okay.
all of the spellcasters.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really good.
Quillian just mutters under his
14.
breath, you know, I have 100 feet of chain in this multi-knife.
Well, you have my word. I will do my best to free her.
So, are we done with the one-sided conversation? Good. Okay. So,
are you going to explain any of that?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Didn't really hear you guys there.
You heard me whispering somehow to Leo.
Yeah. You wanted to do something, I don't remember. The sword was talking to me, so it wasn't as important.
Alright, Fallfire, I think you're way too drunk right now. I thought you were more of a
What do you mean?
heavyweight.
I've only had one drink.
Yeah, that's
Walk
what I
over
meant.
and
I
place
didn't
my
know you
hoof
were
on the
such a
sword.
lightweight.
If it isn't pulled away from me too quickly.
What are you doing? I pull the sword away.
Just... You said the sword was talking, right?
Yeah.
Then
I slowly slide the sword back.
I just place my hoof on it.
What are you doing?
Just wanted to check something.
What are you checking?
I need the answers to these questions as well.
I'm seeing if it's based on contact or is it just on the bondage character.
So you get a kind of an electrical zap kind of feel, and a mental like you're not my wielder.
Oh, okay. Yep. The sword talks, and that hurt.
H, how much did you drink?
Yeah, I told you the sword talks. Why, you just not believe the barbarian when he's talking to his sword? Jeez.
No, I don't think we should take what the sword says for granted. I'm sure the sword makes a very good point.
Are you going to tell us what the sword said?
Am I the
If
only
you
one
let
who
me get to
isn't?
that,
Am I the only one who isn't drunk right now?
I think you're the only one who is. Go lay down. The adults are
I'm not
talking.
even. I haven't even drunk anything.
So the sword apparently was cursed. When I took the sword, that put the curse on me. The sword was placed under the curse by the Tainted One, as was the previous wielder, and myself, who was the new wielder. So it basically said that the abilities that it granted me would make him stronger, and if it had fully taken control of me, I would have just become a puppet with no will. But the sword has chosen a new wielder, that being me, so I keep the wings and the power so long as I keep the sword. And the curse has been broken, I can only assume thanks to Paige. Or Solar. Sorry.
The sword does confirm.
Yeah. You broke the curse. So I guess thank you for saving me from something I didn't know was going to happen.
That could have gone a lot worse.
Could have.
I hope there's not
But
a secret
now
thing.
we have to go free the previous wielder, who tried to stand up to the Tainted One.
So the paladin that is in the suit of armor that we attempted to kill once that got back up.
According to the sword, which has informed me that its name is the Blade of the Alicorn, her friend was tormented unendingly, the sword was cursed, and the wielder was enslaved to his will.
I thought we had to kill that being. We have to save them now, or do we have a conflict in missions now? Are we gonna have to?
Okay, the reason it's hard to kill them is because of the magical armor that they have.
So that would be our next target.
Armor.
One that would presumably be one of the generals. Which means we'd have to go after them anyway. Wait a second. You want me to kill your wielder?
Are you surprised?
Not really, but
Weren't you the current wielder?
I am the current wielder, not the previous wielder. The previous wielder is enslaved.
So the sword wants you to kill the previous wielder, not the current wielder.
The sword feels bad for failing them.
Alright, everyone. I think we've all had enough to drink tonight. Let's just all, go to rooms and stuff and
You
just
still
sleep
don't
this all
believe
off.
me, do you?
Not
Brian,
a
why don't you
chance.
touch the sword?
Go ahead. I'm gonna touch the sword. Touch the sword. I dare you.
I was gonna say,
Alright.
I'm gonna grab Quillian and just slap his hoof onto the sword, make him touch
Quillen was just gonna lay down his whole body just to see if something happened.
So, as
God.
Quillian decides to lay on the sword, he gets a nice full body shock, taking 3 points of electrical damage, and followed by a "You are not my wielder."
Won't be the first time I've gotten electrocuted.
Wait, so aren't you down to like 7 points right now, Quillian?
Nor will it be the last, Quillian.
Maybe not.
Don't make this how you go out, please. Please.
Once again, killed by electric shock.
But yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure Is that bartender like poisoning us somehow?
You
Because
haven't
I-
drank
I'm
anything from
worried
it.
that
Have you not noticed the wings? Like, just a few weeks ago, this guy didn't have wings at all. Then
Wait
he
a
had
second,
like, those creepy, cool-looking black wings, and now
Yeah,
they're white.
they've kind of grown on me.
I will also note that the crossguard of the sword's wings, like the crossguard were also black wings, are now also white as well.
All right. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. I believe you. Now, Fair. From now on, don't pick up random swords on like random
Off the
pedestals in evil areas.
I don't know. So far, it's worked out pretty good for me.
I mean,
It almost caused you to become a slave.
Almost, but it didn't.
Yes. Almost. That's still bad.
Almost.
When Quillian's trying to be the voice of reason.
I mean, at least he is convinced at this point.
Well,
I'm
it is.
half doubtful, but I'm trusting it.
I'm actually on Quillian's side. You probably shouldn't just pick up random swords.
If Leo
It
is
was
on my
so
side, that says
shiny.
something.
Well, I think in some
It
cases,
is a very shiny sword.
yeah, I would have picked it up. Like in some
It
cases,
was very shiny. I couldn't resist.
the benefits outweigh the risks here. Like, think of how much
On this one
Fire.
chance, so imagine if the curse hadn't been broken. Not only would we have to fight yet another paladin like that nuke one, but now it would be our own friend.
But did that happen?
Yeah, you would probably all die a merciless death.
So after your
I'll make the comment. It wouldn't be the new one wouldn't be a paladin. It would still be a barbarian.
Barbarian meat puppet. It was
Which
a
is
little
The worst kind of meat puppet.
I believe it actually made it so much worse, though. I believe it also made him undead. Undeath is a very popular thing for curses.
Yeah.
So Fair, don't pick up random swords, even if they're shiny, because things like slavery can happen, and curses. It's common.
Y'all remember Desert Reed?
Hey,
Yeah, I do remember him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just Quillian mentioning the slavery thing. Facts.
kind of look.
Exploding with electricity.
That too. I was.
What, you don't remember the one zebra that was in our party that decided to sit on the throne of Sultanibus?
well, of course I recognize him. I didn't just memorize his favorite foods and favorite places for nothing.
Leo is just giving you all a look like, who the fuck are you talking about? What are you guy? What?
I don't
Quillian
even
points
know
out-
who they're talking about either.
Quillian just pulls out a notebook with notes on all the original members of the party and just lays it down in front of Namink. It's like 50 pages long.
Yeah, only me and Wildfire would remember it, right? Was there anyone else?
I technically
No.
was following you, stalking. I mean,
Technically,
helping, just
you didn't
watching.
exist. Technically.
I'm confused. What? Who doesn't
So
exist?
all three of you would have remembered Desert Reed, but the rest of the party members do not know who Desert Reed is.
Yeah.
Just read that notebook. It has quotes and like favorite foods, how often they eat, what they eat. Like, just it has everything I can find about
You
these
should let
people.
me read that sometime. Very interesting.
Why am I not surprised that Quillian
Leo
stalked
is
the
going-
party before he became part of the party?
Actually,
Leo
that is
is-
part of his character arc.
I know.
Leo is going to pick up the book and hand it to Fallfire and be like, "Hey, why don't you read it right now?"
I look over to Quillian and I say, despite the stalking, I still like you more than him.
You.
Yeah, this book
And
is-
I like you more than a couple people.
Yeah, the book is going to be breathed upon with fire.
Good thing I made 50 copies.
That's unnecessary.
And you memorized it, the text from beginning to end.
So,
Speaking of text,
we're gonna do. Does anybody have anything else that they want to do?
Not really.
Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and have Farah read the 2 excerpts that you got.
I've been so curious.
Alright, I'll start with the first one and then go to the second one, because that's the order we got them in. The tainted kings, despite bearing such a burden, seek to rule in goodness, and it is in their efforts that the common folk know that the light shadows of their heart may be kept at bay and expelled when their leader may yet keep near impenetrable darkness from extinguishing the light of their own.
So there's multiple tainted kings now.
According to that,
The previous was just
or it's
king.
possessive
will-
and plural.
I will also note that this was in fact later in the book, and it appears to have been done in a different font than the rest of the passages you have been getting.
Hold up, I'm in my Google Docs document. I'm changing from Arial to Times New Roman.
Oh my goodness, I was doing the exact same thing.
Alright, going to go on to the second one then. The young one was conflicted, filled with much hate, anger, and pain. Knowing of the goodness she pleaded for her help,
Goddess.
Goddess, sorry. Little dyslexic, you know.
You're good.
Knowing of the goddess she pleaded for her help, the goddess sent her a vision. Build a statue of my visage, so that I may hear and speak with you, but do not reveal my eyes, for the pain to look upon you will be too great. Then offer me a prayer, and I will sit with you and guide you with my ever-loving eye. The young one heeded the divine vision and built a grand statue and sat with the goddess, gaining both her wisdom and her blessing.
And with that, we are going to go ahead and put a pin in it for the night. For those of you who may still be watching, if you are enjoying this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. If you would like to support us in a more substantial way, then feel free to check out the Patreon link in the description. Like I said earlier, the $1 tier will get you access to the community. The $5 tier will get you access to the post-game discussion that we do after every game, to include the Lost Memories game. And the $10 tier will get you a shout-out at the end of every video and upload. A big thank you to Sawtooth Waves, Gilded Page, Haxros, Elsander, Cameo Shadowness, and I believe that's everybody. Was that 5? I'm pretty sure that's everybody.
I believe so, yes.
Other than that, I hope you all have a great evening and drink water.
All right. Hydrate or dihydrate?